Whitney, welcome to another product roundup. What I'm going to share today in this live video is a variety of products that I've been trying out, enjoying. All of them are vegan, of course. Some of them are eco-friendly. A lot of the items today are food. I have a couple supplements, and then I have some body care to share with you today. And I do these live videos pretty much every Friday. So if you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, by the way, which is next to the subscription button, depending on where you're looking on YouTube, but you'll see it's like a little bell. You can turn that on and not only see when I have new recorded videos, but also anytime I go live, you'll be notified, so you can come and join me and be part of the conversation. You can ask me questions live, you can chat, whatever you want to do. And you can always do that in the comment section as well. I usually look at the comment section a couple times a week, so I will get back to you as soon as possible, especially if you ever have any questions or requests for future videos. So, let's see, where am I going to begin? I think I'm going to start with these delicious snacks. I feel like I'm hesitating to call them snacks because they're more than snacks. They're really delicious for toppings on things like salads or rice bowls, whatever, but you can definitely just eat them as snacks. I've tried them a few times. I may have mentioned them in a video before, but I just got sent a new box of them, and I'm really excited because they're very delicious. And by the way, every product that I mention is linked down below in the description, so if you see something that you like and you want to try it out, you want to purchase it for yourself, you can just click the link and get it. Some of the links down below are my affiliate links, which means if you buy something that I recommend, then I may receive a small commission. Just an FYI, because I like to be very transparent. And none of the products in this video are sponsored. These are just things that I am excited to talk about. So, Crunch Stir. Okay. I have a hard time pronouncing things sometimes. So, Crunch Stirs are these delicious treats. They are called sprouted protein snacks, but like I said, I feel like they're really good for toppings. You can see through this little window here that they are really small, and they're very crunchy, which I really enjoy. There's 3 different flavors. There is the kind of plain one, the sea salt, the smoked balsamic, which is really good on salads, and the Beyond Bacon, also good on salads. So if you like things like bacon bits, these would be a nice alternative, especially because most of the ingredients are organic. I think they're all non-GMO. Let's see here. Does it say? I'm not sure, but a good amount of the products in the back are organic. And this one, for instance, has just mung beans, oil, maple sugar, and smoked sea salt. Very basic ingredients, which is much better than something like bacon bits, which tend to be very processed. And sometimes I just put these in my hand and, eat them as a snack. But since they're kind of small, they're not as snackable as something like a potato chip or a kale chip, something like that. And yeah, oh, it does say right here on the front, non-GMO. That's great. And all gluten-free, nut-free, which is nice. And there's a lot of protein in them as well. Let's see, they sent me a little info pack on here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else cool about them. Oh, they have prebiotic fibers. That's good for your gut. And they're good for kids too. So if you have kids in your life, then that's something nice to give some extra nutrients and jazz up things like salads, which I think they're really good for. And let's see what else. It talks a little bit about mung beans. I think it's just that they're very high in protein, and these products are free of the top 12 allergens, which is nice. If you have food sensitivities like I do, then these products are very nice. I'm actually pretty sensitive to legumes, but these don't bother my stomach very much. So that's great for me because I love getting the protein and just the taste, the texture of beans and other types of legumes. So I really enjoy these. And speaking of gut health, the other product I just received, and I've tried before, I got a nice package of products. Sometimes companies just send me things, and I got this amazing box yesterday full of fun things. And one of the most exciting things in that box is Restore, which is it's a supplement that is so wonderful for your gut health. So this is meant to balance your gut health, support respiratory wellness, combat environmental exposures, promote immune function, and enhance mental clarity. It sounds like a wonder drink. And this is a 1-month supply. I've never taken it on a regular basis. I've only had small samples in the past, so I'm super excited. I'm working on doing a supplement video coming up, talking about some supplements I've been taking lately. So once I go through this, I'll probably include that in that video. And you don't have to refrigerate this. It's in a BPA-free container, so I just keep this next to my water. The way that I like to remind myself to take supplements is to put them in the areas where I'm going to be. So I have like a few things that I'll put right by my water filter, which is on my counter. It's a Berkey water filter. And every day when I go to get a drink of water, I'll also be reminded to have the supplements throughout the day. And you need to take Restore 3 times a day. I'm super excited to see how it's going to affect my gut health. And I just want to pause and acknowledge Francie, who's watching live, who said, I want to see you and your sister go on another road trip. Well, funny you mention that. I don't have a road trip per se coming up. I've been thinking about doing one later this year to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Eco Vegan Gal, which is in October of this year. I'm super excited about that. I kind of put that idea on pause. I was going to do like this huge 2 or 3 month road trip, and I'm just not sure when the timing is going to work out. However, I did just schedule a last minute trip to the East Coast. So stay tuned because you're going to see some content. I'll be with my sister, and we might be doing something food related in New York City perhaps. So stay tuned for that. That'll be sometime in this month. All right, next up, well, because the title of the video mentions these products, I feel like I should say them next. So I received these products to try a few weeks ago. Maybe it's been a month, maybe more. It's so hard to keep track of time. And I've tried these in the past, but I've never actually had them at home. These products I've tried at like parties and things like that, and I always thought they were so cool. I was thrilled when the owner of this company hand delivered them to me and gave me 2 boxes to try at home. And that is her magical, actually cosmic, because the name of her company is Rachel's Cosmic Cuisine, vegan pizza bagels. These are so good. They're not gluten-free. I eat mainly gluten-free because of my gut challenges. And I have made an exception for these because they're so delicious. There's 2 versions. There's the mozzarella and cheddar, and there's the pepperoni. And let me show you what these look like. They are also packed with protein. There's 6 grams of protein. They're cholesterol-free, 180 or 190 calories in each. And, you know, they look a lot better when they're cooked. Ooh, this one's a little prettier. So they're like full-size bagels loaded with all of the delicious pizza toppings, sauce, and the mozzarella and cheddar or the pepperoni. They're so satisfying, and they're also dairy-free, of course, nut-free, palm oil-free, which is awesome, GMO-free, and made with organic pizza sauce. So the ingredients are pretty legit. They're super satisfying, great flavor. They're crunchy when you bake them just right. Oh, I really wish I could have one right now, but I'm trying not to do any gluten for a little while just to give my gut a break. Sometimes I go on gluten splurges, and this was one of them. I was eating these like every night. I think I had 4 of them, you know, over the course of like a week, and they were like a great late night snack. So if you've been missing pizza bagels and you're vegan, I highly recommend this. This company is based in LA. I have linked down below to where the locations are. I'm not sure if you can order these online, but do a little web search if you live outside of the LA area, because maybe you can get them delivered to you somewhere else. What else do I have? Oh, this is kind of random, but I feel like they were worth mentioning because I enjoy snacks, especially like fruit snacks. I find very satisfying sometimes. I had these months ago, and I just saved a little package here. So these are Jamba organic fruit shreds, and from what I understand, they're not actually made by Jamba Juice. They just took the concept of Jamba Juice, and maybe the company like bought like part of the trademark. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but these are really legit. I think Jamba Juice, their ingredients are so-so, but these specifically, these fruit shreds are really cool and very tasty. So they have a variety of different flavors. The one I'm holding is the raspberry blueberry, and this is the sample pack. I mean, I've actually never seen these in stores, so you'll have to check the link. You can buy them on Amazon. There's a link in the description, and they're just very like nice, satisfying, gummy-like fruit snacks. And I thought they were interesting because they're like long, thin. They're called shreds, so they're not like gummy bears or a lot of the more traditional types of fruit snacks you can have. They have a different taste and texture, and they actually have really great ingredients. So they're made with real fruit and veggies. So they taste just like they're made from fruit, but they sneak in all sorts of veggies. This one, for example, has spinach, broccoli, carrot, tomato, beet, shiitake mushrooms, apple, cranberry, cherry. I mean, there's so much in here. I think it's almost all organic, and there's even some vitamins in here. So I thought this was worth mentioning. There's a ton of vitamins, including, is there any B12? No B12. And there's no high fructose corn syrup. They're non-GMO, organic, as I mentioned. And they're just kind of cool. So actually, a variety of these products would be great for kids. So the pizza bagels are a nice vegan snack for kids. The fruit shreds or whatever, I think they have different styles of these. So just look up the Jamba organic fruit, and you'll probably find more about those and the different flavors that they offer. And then the crunch stirs, I think, would be great, like I said, to spruce up a salad that a kid may not be very excited about eating. Next up, another snack, actually, that would probably be okay for kids. I don't know if kids would be that into the flavor, but I found these very enjoyable. This came from the Goddess Provisions box, so if you watch my videos on the Eco Vegan Gal Facebook page, you already saw me talking about these. I received these in this great subscription box that I get called Goddess Provisions, and these are lesser evil grain-free paleo puffs, Himalayan salt and apple cider vinegar. I'm kind of salivating just thinking about them because they were very vinegary. So when I think about vinegar, I get like extra, like you know, my mouth gets extra moist or something, anticipating the vinegar flavor. It's kind of funny. These were so delicious, great texture, and these are also non-GMO, certified paleo, vegan, gluten-free, and grain-free, and they're loaded with great ingredients. The main ingredient for the texture of the puff is cassava flour. There's some coconut oil, some tapioca, some apple cider vinegar, which can be great for your health, has all sorts of benefits to it, and it was just very enjoyable. I loved the taste of this. And if you're into the paleo stuff, you can find the nice intersection of vegan and paleo. Now let's see. I think I just have a couple things. One is a supplement I wanted to share, which I just tried for the first time last night. I did know about this company earlier, but I can't remember if I've actually tried their products before. I thought this was a really cool idea and worth experimenting with, so I can follow up in another video and tell you how these have worked over a long period of time. These are called Wake Up on Time, and they're supplements that'll help you wake up feeling very refreshed. So I have a really interesting sleep schedule in the sense I don't really go to bed or wake up at the same time each day. I kind of have a general time, and I also go to bed really late and tend to wake up late. Because I work for myself, I have full control over my schedule, which is excellent. I've always been a night owl, and lately I go to bed between 2 and 3 a.m., and then I wake up between 10 and 11 a.m. on average. And it totally works for me because of my self-imposed work schedule, and I enjoy that, but sometimes I just don't feel very refreshed when I wake up. And I've tried so many things. I've been trying to adjust my sleep schedule and my whole routine, and I thought this would be something interesting to add into that routine. So I'll keep you posted. It is time-released energy formula, meaning you take these right before you go to sleep, and approximately 7 to 8 hours after you take them, they start to give some natural energy to you so that when you wake up, you're ready to go for the day. I will say I tried these once last night. This morning, I felt a little bit more energized than usual. So I'm curious to see what it'll be like to take this over the course of the next month. I'll keep you posted on that. And Jessica's here who said, loving the food inspiration. I'm going to actually put this up on the screen. I love this feature. Loving the food inspiration. Always have been watching your videos. Also been watching your video for years. Thanks, some of which helped inspire me I don't know why I'm having trouble reading this. Some of which inspired me to start an online wellness center. That's phenomenal, Jessica. I'd love to know more about your center. I'd give you a shout out if you type it in the comments. I'll put it on the screen. If this is, in fact, your wellness center, please let us know what it's called so people can check it out. Let us know in the same comment, type the name of the wellness center and the location, and I'll put it up on the screen so that anyone else who's curious can check it out. And thank you so much for watching. All right, one more thing I'm going to mention today, and if any of you have any questions during this live broadcast, feel free to post them because this can also be a little bit of a Q&A if you'd like. The last thing I want to mention are these essential oils I just received, and I haven't experimented with them yet, but I am a huge fan of essential oils, and these look really nice. So they're from this company called Nature's Fusion Essential Oils. They're based in Utah, and they sent me 3 blends. The Crystal Breath, which is good for respiratory challenges. So if you're ever congested, you have sinus issues, coughs, asthma, allergies, etc., you put this in your hands and you breathe in like this, and it's going to help clear that out. Or you can actually rub it on your chest, or I think above your upper lip. So that way it'll help you breathe, which is great. For me, oftentimes I suffer from my food sensitivities, and products like this have been super helpful. So I'm looking forward to trying that one. And then there's the Dragon's Breath. So that's this one right here. And, it's actually really cool. I just noticed on the back, it compares it to other brands. So if you've ever tried doTERRA or Young Living, which are both very popular essential oil companies, they have some that they're well known for. So doTERRA, this Crystal Breath, the first one, compares to doTERRA's Breathe or Young Living's Breathe Again or Raven or RC. So if you've tried any of those blends and you're looking for something equivalent, that would be the Crystal Breath. And then the Dragon Breath is really great for general protection, cleaning, throat and mouth issues, topical infections. You can actually gargle this. You can put this on your toothpaste and your hand sanitizer. You can diffuse it. I have a diffuser right here that, I don't know if I can bring it over. This little guy, you can see it's going right now. I have this on several times a week just to get some nice smell, some aromatherapy in the air, but also it's really wonderful for blends like this when you're trying to just keep yourself in good health. And this is comparable to doTERRA's On Guard or Young Living Thieves. And Thieves is a very popular one. That's an essential oil blend that I've heard so many people rave about. So I'm excited to have that. And then the last one, this little trio that they sent, is the Fire and Ice. And this is also something I'll probably be using the most frequently. This is for addressing your muscle aches, pains, and headaches, muscle soreness, injuries, topical pain relief. I get a lot of pain in my hip, and I've actually been thinking of doing a whole video on ways that I've reduced pain, so maybe this will be part of it. And this is comparable to doTERRA's Deep Blue or Past Tense and Young Living's Deep Relief and Grain Pain Away or Relieve It. So I'm excited about that. If any of you are fans of essential oils, I would love to hear any of your experiences, your favorite blends, your favorite brands. I love trying all different types of essential oils because I find them very, very helpful. All right, those are all the products that I have. As I mentioned, they are all linked below in the description, so if you're curious about one, want to learn more, want to buy them, go check them out. And remember, some of those are my affiliate links, which means if you buy something that I recommend, I get a small financial commission. It's often like $1 or something like that, but that's a really great way to support me. So I appreciate it in advance if any of you decide to use my Amazon links. And I think that's it for today. I want to say hello to Andrea, who just joined recently. Hi, thank you so much for being here. And to everyone else, thank you for watching. I love having the community here. You'll see in the description, there's a link to an online community I have called Eco Vegan Pal. If you're looking for more ways to deepen your relationship with me online, get to know me better, kind of get some more resources, it's a really cool platform. Plus, you get to connect with people all around the world, like-minded people who are into veganism, eco-friendly living, wellness, all of that. That's called Eco Vegan Pal. It's a private membership community, and I'm going to be putting more and more focus into it. I'm always thinking of more ways to add to that so that I can support you and get to know you better, because I really love doing that. So thanks again for watching. I am going to go get ready for yoga and get some more work done, relaxation. I have a jam-packed weekend. In fact, something I meant to mention is that tomorrow I'm going to Sophie Uliano's, what's it called? Gorgeous for Good? Is that what it's called? It's an event that she's having tomorrow, Saturday, June 9th and 10th. So Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday in Los Angeles. She may still have tickets available, so if you want to join me there, I have a discount code for 20% off your ticket. I will link to it in the description field. You can come hang out with me, other amazing people. There's going to be talks there, an incredible vegan lunch, all sorts of things. I'm going to be there bright and early tomorrow morning on June 9th. And I would love to see you there if you can make it, or you're watching this video in time to get a ticket. All right. Aside from that, I will see you next time with another video. Thanks again for watching. And until the next time, I'm wishing you all the very best with your eco-vegan journey. Bye.